it's basically a copy and paste is what it is in Paris. It is here. I remember the first time I got on Remy, I was a bit like humming and hawing. In the previous clip, you would have saw I was talking about how we had a huge meal at Garden Grill, and you know we weren't going to be eating snacks, and here I am with popcorn. But popcorn's not classed as a snack, is it? Guys, today we are in EPCOT, and it's Flower and Garden Festival. And wow, look at this, man. This is absolutely stunning. And just like me, in true fashion, you can't start any day at the Flower and Garden Festival at Epcot without me Joffrey's. And this is the frozen cappuccino. I get this nearly every day, and it is unreal. Do you know what, guys? As well, I feel like I'm gonna get emotional, man, because I just love this park so much, and it's just visually stunning. It really is stunning. I feel so lucky to be here. Forgot how gorgeous Flower and Garden Festival is, and I think Flower and Garden Festival is my favourite time. I absolutely love it. Anyway, we are going to head over to Remy's Ratatouille adventure, so if you like this type of content, make sure you smash that like button, and if you haven't clicked subscribe already, hit that subscribe button, and let's go and explore more of Epcot, and let's go and ride some attractions. I thought I would just mention as well, it's no longer the school holidays out here in Florida. Park numbers though are really busy today, which is crazy because when I was in the parks yesterday, which was Easter Monday, it wasn't that bad, but today, even I've been looking all day, and the wait times across all 4 parks, most rides are over 100 minutes, which just shows maybe people were avoiding the Easter weekend and were planning on coming out once it was over, because like I say, for Easter Monday, yes, it was nowhere near as bad as it is today. I just want to quickly vlog this because I totally appreciate that not everyone who watches the channel will know about a lot of the parks and know like all like the information. So Epcot has a thing called Around the World, and basically there's a select number of countries that you can walk around, and basically it's a 1.2 kilometer walk, which obviously we're at the Paris pavilion here, and you can basically walk all along. There's like a path that goes all along. You go through Japan, China, Mexico, the USA. I definitely recommend that you do. If you get a chance, I highly recommend just going around the countries and just try different snacks, because in each country there's a different snack for each bit, and that's what a lot of people who come here regularly like to do. Well, people that come on their once in a lifetime trip, go around the park, try different snacks, and I must say it's one of my favourite things to do. Sometimes I don't vlog it because it's like hard to vlog because like I'm eating and overeating, but it's always a really nice thing to do. And yeah, especially if you want a quieter day, because quite a lot of the times when you come to Epcot, because it's such a big park, if you come like during the week, it can be really, really quiet. So yeah, just a little tip there. Here we go, guys. Remy's Ratatouille adventure. We'll say about this ride is the theming is just next level. I will put this on par with actual Disneyland Paris' theming. It's so good. Do you know, as soon as I get home, I really need to watch this movie. It's such a classic. Oh, I feel like we might be in an oven. Oh my god, I've just got wet. I forgot about the water. Oh my god. Oh no, we are in an oven. Oh my god. Oh, we're on fire. I really wish YouTube was able to do smell-o-vision, because it smells amazing, doesn't it? Smells. Oh my god, more water. It smells unreal. It smells like Main Street popcorn. so good, man. I do like this ride. I have gave it a hard time in the past, but it is a good ride. You're just out from the ride, and I thought just before we leave the Remy's ride, I will show you some of the merch. They've got the little chef set where you've got the knife and you can cut through the vegetables, which is awesome. You've got like the hat. Really like this pin as well. As many of you know, I love my pins. For anyone that doesn't know as well about Remy, Remy was originally built in Paris first. So if you do want to ride Remy and you're not coming to Walt Disney World, you can ride it in Paris. It's basically a copy and paste is what it is in Paris, it is here. I remember the first time I got on Remy, I was a bit like humming and hawing. Really enjoyed that time. The smells on that ride are like next level. It's don't go on there if you're hungry. That's all I'm gonna say, because it'll make you feel even worse. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. Right, we're at the German pavilion and let's have a look at some Wavers originals. Again, we're talking about smell-o-vision here. This store smells unreal. Oh, see, I'm thinking about some gifts for people at home now. If you're from the UK and you're watching this, and if you're thinking, don't Wavers only have like one brand, like one flavour? No, they've got so many more. They've got apple, well, caramel apple. They've got creamy caramel filled, chewy caramel, oh, vanilla cream. Oh my god, there's so many good ones here. If you are wanting a healthier version though, they do have the sugar-free. Interestingly, it's still got some 50th merch here, which includes some Waver stuff. Obviously, this might not be here by the time you guys come out, but it's nice to still. That's a nice tin, actually. You could just have that. You could just have that in your house. It's a good little 50th tin. So we're carrying on around the world, and we've actually just came across the Basin stand, which is a very popular brand in well, I think it's worldwide, but it's very popular around here. Make your own body care box, and they've also got a lip balm one as well, and this looks awesome. So, and for anyone that's not been to Florida before and you're wondering what Basin is a bit like your Lush, your Molten Brown, your Body Shop in the UK. They've got some really nice hand soaps, some body washes. It's really, really nice. Talking about, they've actually got some bath salt here, and you can make your own. It's look at that. It smells so good, you know. Talking about soaps, actually, you can see some of the soaps here, and this actually comes with a tray. They're currently $14.99 each. Really, really like that. Really like that. It's nice. This is a good little gift set. You get a bath bomb, you get a soap. God, again, smell-o-vision. It feels like this vlog should be called Smell-o-vision around EPCOT, because some of these things, man, smell unreal. Like, this smells amazing. I really wish you could smell it. Guys, the series is now over because I've actually left Disney World and I've actually flown over to Mexico. Welcome to Mexico. I'm sorry, it's so cringe. It's actually pretty impressive. If I didn't tell you I was in Disney and just took a picture next to that, I could be anywhere. Really impressive. And if you're wondering why haven't you eaten anything when you've been going around the world, it's because we absolutely stuffed our faces in Garden Grill earlier. I was actually that full, I felt like I was going to burst and I couldn't even walk. We actually had to sit down for an hour because I was so full. So if you, yeah, that's the only reason why we've actually not had anything to eat today. We ate off camera. I must say though, I have thoroughly enjoyed going around the Flower and Garden Festival today. I do find it truly impressive, the work and the design that goes in behind this, and it's just visually beautiful. It really is. I love it, absolutely love it. And look at that, man, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Right, I think it's time for a snack, which I think it's actually quite funny that in the previous clip you would have saw I was talking about how we had a huge meal at Garden Grill and, you know, we weren't going to be eating snacks, and here I am with popcorn. But popcorn's not classed as a snack, is it? It's quite healthy popcorn, isn't it? It's corn.
What world are you living in?
Well, it's got butter in, so I'm sure that's healthy. I'm joking.
The fakest butter ever.
Is it? Is it not like proper butter?
They say it's butter flavored.
Well, you won't even know what butter's like in the UK. We're not good popcorn. Anyway, this is always my favourite time around Disney. Around about this time, around about, you know, your 6, your 7, your 8, it's sunset's kicking in. It's one of them days, guys. I don't even know if you saw such drop popcorn. And this popcorn's blooming expensive, and no, you don't want to be dropping this. It's just nice on an evening. The sun goes down, the park sometimes becomes quieter, not all the time. It's been a very busy day in EPCOT today. Quick one about the popcorn though in the States. You know how like in the UK we have like sweet popcorn and we have our salted and then we have like caramel? In the States they love butter and cheese on that popcorn. Now, if someone had told me before coming out here, could you imagine having popcorn with like butter on it, I would have been like, oh no, not really, it's not really my thing. But actually it tastes really good. I just find it crazy that we're in the United States and they don't have sugar on that popcorn. And I can't believe anyone who's watching this who's from the States, I can't believe he's put cheese on your popcorn. I couldn't imagine having me popcorn with mozzarella on it. It's like eating a popcorn pizza.
It's not fresh cheese.
Oh, it's not fresh.
No! It's like powdered cheese, kind of like the macaroni stuff that you put in like instant macaroni.
So it's like macaroni popcorn.
Imagine like Cheeto dust on popcorn.
Oh god, not my cup of tea. So all that salty, buttery popcorn, we're gonna head into Club Cool. And for anyone that doesn't know, in Club Cool, they do have sample drinks. So you can try Coca-Cola and basically try from flavors all around the world. So they've got Italy, Madagascar, Dominican Republic, Korea, Philippines, China, Russia, and Moldova. First one we're gonna try is Sprite from Russia. That is alright, it's cucumber Sprite. Let's actually try some Country Club from the Dominican Republic, and the colour looks nice. Moment of truth. I love that. That's really good. Ooh, that's really good. I highly recommend coming to Club Cool. This has been here for absolutely years. I remember when I first ever visited in 2018, they had it around the other side of the park, and then they've moved it, upgraded it, and it's here, and it's really good, and it gives you an opportunity to try different drinks. You can buy some drinks as well in this shop. It's a really cool little experience, and it costs you absolutely nothing, so yeah, I do recommend coming in and giving it a go. Anyways guys, it's now that time. Earlier today, when we came into the park, we managed to get a 1 p.m. It's not called a lightning lane these days, it's called a virtual pass. It's called a virtual queue. So we managed to get a virtual queue, so we're going to get on this ride. If you don't know what this ride is, it's Gardens of the Galaxy, and it's a very good ride, so let's get on it. Here we go guys. Who's excited for Gardens of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Are you ready?
I'm super excited.
Woohoo! Yeehaw!
What have we done? I think we're jumping back.
What? Ah! Woohoo! Oh my god! Oh my god! I forgot about the drops and spinning! Oh my god, I've got no words. So good, man. So good. Honestly, it is so nice just to sit down and chill. Do you know, that is the thing that I'll say about a Florida holiday. I say this quite a bit in my vlogs. It can be really tiring, and I'm only really early into this trip, and as much as on this vlog you haven't really seen us queue for a lot of rides, we've only done 2 rides. Anyway, chilling with a Starbucks. Just got off Guardians. Do you know, I have to be completely honest with you, I am absolutely knackered. I mean, so tired. This is what I will say about a Florida trip. As much as, you know, sometimes in these vlogs you don't see us like continuously go, but they're long days, they're really long days, and it does get to this point where it's like 8 o'clock at night and I'm ready for me bed. I literally am ready for me bed. Me and Ava were actually thinking about potentially going to Magic Kingdom tonight, but we've actually decided no. We're just gonna have well, I wouldn't call it an early night, 8 o'clock to be honest, but seeing that I'm not that old, you know, I've got some mates that party until 2 in the morning, but usually at home I'm in bed by 9 o'clock, so you know, I'm way past me bedtime. Matt's interested. I've got a cappuccino, a warm cappuccino. It's not been the warmest at the moment in Florida. Like, it's not cold, but it's not like,
It's like cool.
yeah, it's like cool, isn't it? A bit like Club Cool.
Yeah, it's got a nice breeze.
Yeah, it's like
75 Fahrenheit.
it's like it's not too warm, it's not too cold, is it?
Spring.
Yeah, it's like spring weather. Yeah, yeah. It's not as bad as what it's like sometimes in June, in July, in August. Even May can be a warm month as well. When we were on Guardians, a gentleman in front turned around and said about vomiting on the ride. Now I don't really want to go too much into detail because I know this is not really a subject that a lot of people like to talk about. I suffer really badly with motion sickness, and I find by sitting on the middle of that ride, so right in the centre track, I'm absolutely fine. It does do a little bit of spinning, but it's nowhere near that bad. And to be honest, I've been on worse rides in the past, so all I would say is if you do suffer from motion sickness and you're worried about how, will you potentially, want to bring up your dinner, then I would highly recommend sit around about the middle of the track. But my motion sickness, for example, I can't even go on The Simpsons without feeling minging. I can't go on the Hogwarts ride at Universal. I can't even, do you know what, even like Flight of Passage can sometimes make me feel a bit queasy. So just put that in perspective, like how bad my motion sickness is, and I'm fine on Guardians. We're actually just on our way out of the park, but look at the EPCOT ball, man. Oh my god, it is absolutely stunning. Oh, it's been such a lovely day, man. It really has. It's been a really nice day. It's actually park closing now, so it's 9 o'clock, so you can see everyone leaving. And I think it's time for us to leave because I'm so tired. I can barely speak. I'm so tired, man. Good morning. I have slept like a baby overnight, and I mean slept like a baby. I just messaged Ava before on WhatsApp, and I've said moving forward, let's just be back in the room by like 9:30 because I've never slept so well in Florida. Usually when I'm out here, because like you want to make the most of your trip, right? I'll usually be in the parks from like 10-11 o'clock, depending on when I finish work, and then I'll usually like stay in the parks until 11 o'clock because we've spent a lot of money to come here. We want to make the most of the day, do you know what I mean? However, I'm not joking, I went to bed, I think I was in bed by 9:30, 9:45, and I woke up at 6. And I know for some years that would be like, I know some years like will probably be used to getting like 8 hours sleep and whatever each day, but that's not a thing for me. Like sometimes I don't get 8 hours sleep, sometimes I only get 5. I messaged Con before and he was shocked that I actually had a full night's rest, and I've woke up this morning and I feel like someone's just put Duracell plus batteries in the back of us. You know, like that advert with a bunny where the bunny just goes like, just literally becomes alive. That's me right now. And if you're wondering, oh, this looks nice in the background and stuff, I'm currently staying, I think I've already told you this, in fact of course I have, because we obviously on travel day, we are staying at All Star Sports, and stay tuned because we are going to be doing a full resort tour this series of this resort, and then we're going to be jumping over to music and movies all in this series. So you'll have like an all-star resort tour basically, because there's 3 resorts at All Star. So you've got the movies, the sports and the music, and they're all pretty much right next door to each other, but they're all 3 separate hotels that you can book individually. And obviously this one is themed after sports, and then you've got the music, which is themed after the Disney music, and then you've got which one have I missed? The movies, which is obviously the Disney movies. But yeah, I'm just living my best Disney life right now. I've made myself a coffee from the room. Ava is on her way, and then we're going to be heading out to Hollywood Studios today, but that's going to be in the next vlog for yous. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. We had a lovely day in EPCOT yesterday. It was one of the most chill days. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate the support. If you've liked this video, make sure you smash that like button. If you haven't clicked subscribe, hit that subscribe button. I just want to say a huge thank you to my Patreon members. Patreon members get access to early vlogs, early content and things like that. If you'd be interested in Patreon, the link is below. And I believe for Patreon members, you should have access to most of the series by now. now when this goes live on YouTube. I would hope so. But you know what my editing schedule's like. Sometimes it's hard to get these vlogs out. They take a long time to edit, so yeah, hopefully Patreon members should have access to most of the series by now. But anyway guys, make sure you tune back into the next vlog where we are heading to Hollywood Studios, and let's see how much we can get done in Hollywood Studios. Will we get on Rise of Resistance? What are we gonna see at Hollywood? Let's find out. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys, enjoy whatever you're doing. Thanks for watching. Not gonna lie, mind, I'm loving being on Tom Sawyer's Island. I was just seeing it Ava there. Yay, I made the purchases. I had a little bit of a panic. I lost my bank card because I know so many of you are gonna have so many questions, and it's just been a massive whirlwind for me. And there we go, we filled our bucket. It's $2.25 to fill. I did do a video, was it yesterday? Yeah, I did a video the other day. The popcorn is nice out here.